want to give the history of aspartame. How aspartame became aspartame. There's a couple of lab guys, and they're down there, and a couple of them sitting around eating lunch, and said, "What's the most dangerous bacteria you can think of?" And E. coli. I was thinking the same thing. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let's fill that old tub in there plumb slick full of E. coli and see if we can use it for. So they go out there and they milk a couple of old rat guts. They fill that tub up with E. coli, that most deadly stuff they can find. Now they've done this for a few days, and he said, "Billy, what we gonna do with that big tub of E. coli we got out there? We done run out of rats to throw on it. I've had a lot of fun watching it digest them rats, but it stinks." Them two fellers, they said, "Well, we got that big old bathtub full of E. coli, so I'll tell you what we ought to do." Said, "You know that big old pile of sludge, toxic waste we got back there in the back?" "Yeah." He said, "We ought to pour that in there on that E. coli and see what they do with it." "You know, it's a good idea." They got him a couple of 5-gallon bucket full of that sludge, and they dumped it on that E. coli. Well, that E. coli liked it. He eat it right up. Said, "You got some more?" So they went out there and they said, "Let's just pour it all on there." So they get all that toxic sludge and they pour it on the E. coli. Well, the old E. coli, it just eating it up. They love it. Now all of a sudden, about 4 or 5 days later, them two old fellas sitting around the table again, and one of them said, "What would that stuff taste like, Joe?" "I don't know, Billy." Says, "Joe, I dare you to go taste it." See, we done threw rats in there, and a couple of monkeys, and a couple of spider monkeys, let's see, 4 rabbits, and I don't know what the other thing was we mutated. And we got about 4,500 gallons of toxic sludge we've run through them suckers. But I'll do it. Here he is. Here's the first guy that tasted the E. coli. "Hey, Billy, that tastes sweet." "What? Sweet? Yeah. Tastes like sugar." "Are you serious?" "Yeah, Joe." So Joe and Billy, they go there. They slopping up some of that stuff. He's like, "Man, we can get rich off this stuff. You know, we can get rid of all this toxic waste, and we can make sugar. You know, I'm sure it causes cancer, brain tumors, birth defects, sterilization, obesity in women, kids retarded, one limb longer than the other, like this, kids like this, humpback, short leg, drawed up, and we can get rich. And we get rid of that toxic waste and all them dead monkeys." "Joe, you're on to something, buddy. You're the smartest fella I know." So these two guys said, "Now, we know it's full of toxic waste, dead monkeys, and all this other jazz and stuff. But we know, I figure there's a market for this. What we need is a congressman or some bigwig up there that can market this for us. So what we ought to do, Billy, we go up there to Congress, one of them senators, say, 'Look, if you can market that there sludge to somebody to put in the kids' cereal, baby's milk, formula, you know, put on a, you can dip your old pacifiers in it and put it in soda pops and all kind of sugar-free stuff, health food stuff, you know, give them diarrhea and some stuff like that and brain tumors, but they don't be eating sugar. May have to import that. mainly imported. So, you know, the old congressman said, I don't know if that's a very good idea. He said, well, I'll pay $457,000 million trillion a year. He said, well, it sounded pretty good. So, so they just they load all that sludge up and said, I'll tell you what, fella, you sell this, you market this stuff, and when you retire from Congress or the Senate, I give you a good job. You can come work for us selling this sludge and live good forever. What we need is someone slick, though, like Bill Clinton. Now, Bill Clinton could sell sludge to anybody. So, what happened is it went from E. coli milking rat guts into a bucket, dropping some dead monkeys, rats, goat pellets, whatever they got around the house, toxic sludge, and it makes aspartame. Man, I've had too much aspartame myself. And so, folks, when you're eating something, it's got aspartame. You ask me again, I tell you the same. It's made from toxic sludge. Don't eat it. Bill Clinton probably ate some when he was a little kid. Look at him. See ya.